All right, I'd like to call to order the special session. Roll call.
Alderwoman Sanders? Present. Alderman Burlington? Alderman Murry?
Here.
Alderman Carmody?
Here.
Alderman Sparks?
Here.
Alderman Wright?
Here. Thank you. The first piece of agenda for tonight is the appointment of the new mayor by alderman nomination. So we'll open up for nominations at this time. Lori?
Thank you. I would like to nominate Justin Murry as to be appointed as mayor of the city of Odessa to complete the existing term, mayoral term, which would expire in April of 2012.
I'll second the nomination.
Are there any other nominations? Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Opposed? Not abstaining. All right, now we'll have to do the oath. Justin Murray,
do solemnly swear
that I possess all the qualifications
for the office of mayor
as prescribed by law.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the state of Missouri,
and the state of Missouri,
the provisions of all laws of this state affecting cities
the provisions of all laws of this state affecting cities
of this class,
and
the ordinances of the city of Odessa,
the ordinances of the city of Odessa,
and faithfully demean myself as office.
and faithfully demean myself in office, so help me God. All right, thank you. The first thing that I would just like to state is with Tom passing and over a decade of his public service to this city, I'd just like to have a brief moment of silence for Tom. And now, like, if any of the aldermen have anything that they would like to express towards Tom at this time, please feel free to speak. Lori?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. At this time, on behalf of the citizens of Ward 2, I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank Tom Murry and his family for the years of public service that they devoted to the city of Odessa and its citizens, and the personal sacrifice that accompanies that. And I just wanted to express our appreciation on behalf of myself and Ward 2 citizens. Thank you.
I would just like to echo those sentiments. Not only Tom's public service, but his service to the youth of the community also.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. If I might, I'd like to, besides expressing thanks on behalf of the city and Ward 1, I'd like to express thanks on my own and on behalf of my family. I met Tom Murry in the summer of 1983, bought a car from him in the summer of 76, and the man got me so involved in community activities, coaching t-ball, coaching girls coach, good softball, things I may not have never considered doing on my own. He loved this town, he loved the people, he loved his family with me. He loved his God. He's going to be missed by many people, but I wouldn't be sitting in this chair grateful for the years of service I've had to the community were it not for Tom Murry. So God bless you, Tom.
I also would say Tom did put in a lot of years of service. Sometimes we agreed, sometimes we didn't. Sometimes we could get into interesting discussions, which, when I look back on, I enjoyed them a lot. What I did discover is Tom and I could disagree. We could get into a heated discussion. And then at the end of the day, as I've learned with most aldermen and the mayor, we can come right back together as if we just talked. We realized that we had different ideas, but it never affected how we looked at one another as persons. It has maturity that I really liked, and that's something I really appreciate on the board I serve on. So with that, to Tom and his family, thank you for the service that you've given. And I do look forward to seeing him again.
Pretty much everything's been said, but I'd just like to say that he'll be missed by, I'm sure, by the people that agreed with him or didn't agree with him. He always had the benefit of Odessa in mind, so to that, he's a good man. Thank you.
Thank you. I was fortunate enough to have a final conversation with Tom just a few days before he passed, just prior to our last board meeting. And through that conversation, Tom said to me, just keep pushing the city forward. So I think he knew, and he just wants us to keep pushing the city forward and try to improve upon the things here. So with that being stated, let's go ahead and move on to the first item on this agenda, or I guess the final item of the new business with the retail liquor license for Casey's General Store. Chief, do you have anything to add to this?
Mayor, this is a reapplication for the new store at a different location. I recommend that it be approved.
Steve?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to say that we need to approve this application for the liquor license for the Casey store.
Is that a motion?
Make motion, yes.
So we have a motion.
I'll second, Mr. Mayor.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion? So does this meet with the new location, does it still fall within everything that
Yes,
it
does.
needs? Okay.
And just so I'm clear, it is the exact same type of license that they currently hold. It's
Same
just
type
a
of
transfer of
license.
location.
License will not transfer to a new location
Okay.
because there's liquor licenses are location specific.
Okay, thank you.
And so they can have to reapply for the new location.
Any further discussion? All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All right, we can now adjourn at your leisure and be ready for open session.
Move we adjourn.
I'll second that motion.
All right, we have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor? We are adjourned. We will start the open session in about 4 minutes.